Hello there, welcome back to EU4 where I'm playing as the Netherlands. It is 1677 and I'm bringing one of my armies back to Europe to possibly wage a war against Brabant. First though, the foreign quarter of Cotti. For a long time, foreign merchants have been settling in Cotti to better conduct trade with our country. Lately, however, with the intensified activity of the Princedom of Junagar, the quarter has grown into a city of its own. This is not without its problems. Our own citizens are complaining that the Junagahi community is growing at their expense. They demand that we impose harsher rules on foreign merchants and curtail their activities outside of the foreign quarter. Let's say we must respect the wishes of the good men of Cotti. Increases local trade power. Still got a whole bunch of buildings being built. Kalang is going to make... Whoa. The advisor has died. That's no good. A military advisor. Lots of +3s to pick from. Land maintenance, reinforced speed, fort defense, or I might go for the discipline guy. Gorontalo has been converted. Dutch treasure fleet bought 93 ducats. The Janagar have insulted us. Who are my rivals? Denmark, Teutonic Order and Portugal. Freedom of the press. With the spread of the popular literacy, a great number of cheap minor publications, pamphlets, chapbooks and similar have begun to circulate in greater numbers. While many of them are just popular ballads, stories or gossip, some are thinly veiled attempts at criticising the pillars of our state and the religious establishment. The spread of a particularly immoral and political ballad has led to demands that we limit the press more harshly, and that we take disloyal printers and their products into our care. Yep, let's forbid that. How dare they? This is fleet. Passing Africa still. Intercolonial trade. Establishing colonial subjects overseas has allowed us to expand our trade while remaining in control, importing goods from lands that are essentially under Dutch control. As long as we supply our colony with what they need, they have no reason to start putting gold in the hands of our enemies. Sadly, the settlers sometimes have a different opinion from our stadtholder on what they exactly need. They have begun to trade with neighbouring colonies and natives, circumventing the trade barriers we put up to protect our nation's interests. This clearly benefits them, but whether it benefits us is highly doubtful. They are part of the Netherlands, our interests are theirs. I don't mind a little bit of desire. They're not going to break away. Or are they? No. Please. I've got a bit of a Brunei uprising issue. But I should better hold that if it happens. I'm getting a new general. So let's grab one of those. Also, this Taiwan plan of mine is going to slow down. Oh, my army has made it to Brabant. Very good. Get them to go hit the other army. Brandenburg is a new elector again. Yeah, the question is, do I take on Brabant with just one army? Denmark is no longer a valid rival. So Augsburg and Mainz. Yeah, might need both armies just to play it safe. Even though Venice would help out. Merchants are suffering. Our focus on mercantilism is making life hard for our merchants who trade in foreign places. Yeah, just lose 10 Diplo. Venice would help out. They could... It's a tough choice. Savoy is not considered great, although neither are we. Delhi's moved into number 8. Okay. Colonial ventures. With the discovery of the New World, we have entered what looks like our greatest period of prosperity. Despite the immense wealth returning to us, allowing Ludovic to finance one of the most outstanding armies in the world, we have not been successful in creating a strong naval force, and his attempt to conquer the neighbouring states have so far failed miserably. Oh, really? Let's just invest in the naval force again. Ooh, what's this? Austria are trying to conquer Ragusa. Guaranteed by the Ottomans. Wow. Okay. We will join in. Whether or not we actually participate is a different matter. Is that something I could use to my advantage? Yeah, I'm at war with Savoy now, apparently. And now I can't declare war on Brabant. Well, there goes that plan. Right, let's knock out this little Ravensburg army. I can take Ravensburg out of the war. Wherever they are. Down there. Our colony has been struck by Roman fever. Illness has struck our colony in Sakam. It is so devastating that there is a serious risk our colony will disappear. The natives seem immune, but our colonists are dying daily. I will send someone to organise a response. Where was... Oh, there it is. Oh, Ravensburg's already been sieged down. Who else? Bolivik is now calm. I don't know if I want to throw my little army into this mess. I mean, look at it. It's out of control in there. One of these stacks of Ottomans would wipe me out in one go. But there's a lot of allies there. Alright. Let's throw in. Why not? Let's have some fun. I guess I can get this province back. Oh wait, no, it's occupied by the Netherlands. What? Oh, it's Ravensburg. I thought they were connected. Okay. That is Ravensburg out of the war. Now I get another military idea. So let's grab that now. Quality education. The most vital moment of any army's existence is straight after a battle. Win or lose, exhausted troops are most vulnerable. We must ensure that our troops are ready for combat before the opposition is. Increases yearly army tradition. Still 8 years ahead of tech, so I'm not going to get that straight away. Austria's generating troops like crazy. I'll try and get the war goal. The war goal's already taken. But Ragusa's the war goal, so I'll help with Ragusa. Huh. Admin points are maxed out. It's been a while since I've had that. What can I spend admin points on? Reducing inflation, there we go. Well, so much for declaring war on Brabant. I'm going to wait for this to finish. What's going on? Bring my other army, or do I want to risk send them up by the sea? No, well. Bring my other army up. Just to see what happens. That's going to cause issues though. No, I don't want you. Better not do that whilst I've got Brunei issues. Send back. Alright, well, I completed my siege, so I've done good. Looks like Ottomans are coming to get me. So I'm gonna bail out of there. Quick smart. Actually, yeah. Bail out. Way too many Ottoman troops nearby. They're back. I think I need them there for the time being. Portugal started a colony. How's my Taiwan group going? They're almost all done. Okay. Let's get a couple new... No, I guess once... No, I can get them back. Right, let's send the boats up to Taiwan to bring those guys back. What's happening in Europe? Looks like the Marine forces have come back down, so I'll send my guys back in. Next have points again. Mercantilism. What's that one? Oh, that's right. Inflation. Great Britain has declared war on someone. Alright, let's grab some of these provinces while I'm here. Improvements in government technology. A few local workers in the administration have discovered what they claim is a more efficient way to handle documents. Obviously they do not know what they're talking about, but can I hurt let them try their new ideas? Sure, spare no expense. Foreign talent. Our drill masters studying all of the Rebatian armies and the methods they have so successfully employed to organize army routines and practices. We are not the only ones who have taken notice, but Rebatian officers are in high demand in many countries. Of course, the Crown of Brabant does not take kindly upon those of its officers that would seek employment abroad and would likely disapprove if we try to entice any subject of theirs. It does not mean, however, that they're not individuals who will be interested in such a career opportunity if we made it worth their while. You know, I've got that much money. Sure. Let's get some professionalism. It's still so expensive, that thing. Missionary. Oh, here comes some Ottomans. Let's jump out while I can. I'll take a Yuskop. Heated debates. Some members of the parliament are having some concerns regarding our increasingly bad reputation that they are claiming it is having a negative effect on our trade relations. This question has been raised numerous times in the past, but not that many have thought it of any consequence. This time the matter is causing some really heated debates though. Perhaps we should try to settle things before they get out of hand. Probably wise. I'll spend some ducats. It's a pretty big war, but I think at the moment it's going reasonably well. A new settlement. Our efforts to develop Medan go on, but some of the new settlers have rejected our capital city, begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the original one. Now people flock to that second settlement, and we are left to split our efforts. Let's grab some prestige. Turn on the war further. since I'm at war. Let's try and take Salonik. Okay, Sakam is self-sustaining. There's the first one that's kicked in. I'll go down and take all the Greek provinces. Why not? Hope that's not full of troops. Don't think it is. Look at these guys. Oh, so always holding them up. Native assimilation in Midag. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. With the additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Midag. 100 pops, that's another colony done. 2 down, 1 to go. Uh-oh. They're gonna come hunt me down. I think my army's gonna get cut off in a big way. That's no good. Unless someone comes and saves them, but it looks like no one's around. And they lost a general as well. So now they're going to be generalless fighting this war. That's surely going to be a stack wipe. Yep. Well, it was fun while it lasted. So where can I get the most tax income? 14.4 ducats in Colombo. Oh. 0.15 in Candy. 0.16 in Loon, they're probably the best ones. And Kalang is now self-sustaining. So I'm just going to quickly pause it there because that's a mission done. One of the 3 final missions of the Dutch tree, Dutch Formosa. To aid our efforts to open up trade with Chinese, we should establish a Dutch presence in the island of Taiwan. Done! Taiwan gets the Fort Zealandia until the end of the game, giving local trade power and local defensiveness. And Taiwan all gets 2 base production, tax and manpower. That's pretty good. Okay. Didn't think I was going to get that mission done, but I did. I now own Taiwan, and I've probably royally pissed off the Chinese because they want it. But hey, they can take it back now if they really want it. I don't mind. I did my job. Let's get these guys home. When I say home, let's get these guys to Borneo. I'll send a colonist there, I'll send a colonist there, and I'll send a colonist there. Do my next 3. Lorraine's pulled out of the war. Now these Brunei is about to uprise. I should keep an eye on. Well, I've got an army left in the Netherlands because I wiped out one of my armies. Alright guys, time to peace out. Just starting to siege down my homeland. I can't have that. You know, I've ended their internal conflict. That was pretty quick. Actually, in hindsight, I should have left those guys on Taiwan to help out with all these missionary works. Influenza. Rumors say that sailors came back from a trip sick like hell, and the ones who didn't die on board infested the whole city with the disease. It is time to act before the whole country dies from coughing and cold sweat. Quarantine, as I always do. And I can make Taiwan a state. So I can make... Brandenburg pulled out. Okay, this war's getting a bit iffy. Maybe I should pull out. No, I'm a junior partner. Oh, but Goose is the main. I'll think about next episode. I'm gonna leave it pause there, and that'll be the end of this episode. So I've completed another mission. I've colonized Taiwan, and I've also lost an army trying to help Austria out in their war for Ragusa. Hopefully they'll end this soon, because we got a big Austrian army on my doorstep. Sure, that means I can just go through their lands and whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support, and hope to see you next time.